Welcome back. You're watching NewsX. My name is Vineet. The Indian government is weighing its response to the Pahalgam terror attack, with Prime Minister Modi affirming the nation's resolve to deal a crushing blow to terrorism. The Prime Minister chaired a high-level security meeting on the 29th of April in wake of the deadly attack that left 26 people dead. The meeting was attended by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, National Security Advisor Ajit Doval, the Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan, alongside the chiefs of the three armed services. As India assesses the response options open to it, sources have quoted the Prime Minister as giving full operational freedom to the armed forces to decide on the mode, the targets and the timing of this response. As the Prime Minister asserted his confidence in the armed forces, is it now time to give a definitive response to Pakistan's state-sponsored terrorism, is what we discuss in the next half an hour. Air Vice Marshal Kapil Kak, defence expert, with us on the program. Major General G.G. Dwivedi, defence expert, also joins us on the show. Commodore Anil Jay Singh, defence expert, also with us on the show. Last but not the least, Major General Sudhakar G, geopolitical and strategic and defence expert, with us on the program as well. General Dwivedi, I will begin with you. Well, this is something which is, of course, the Prime Minister and this government has instituted in the past as well. When it comes to dealing with Pakistan, when it comes to asserting our force in teaching Pakistan a lesson, it is important to give the armed forces a free hand. But there has been conversation, sir, that has been going on in the echelons of security, that Pakistan is too weak to endure any kind of an attack by India for more than a couple of days. Hence, they might play dirty. And when you talk about playing dirty, you obviously think about tactical nuclear weapons. Apart from the United States, Russia and China, Pakistan is perhaps the fourth country to have these tactical weapons. How do you see this entire paradigm narrowing down in India's favor when the enemy at hand and the enemy across the border has no scruples, has no morals?
Absolutely. I think what you have stated is very right. That Pakistan as a nation doesn't have any moral, no scruples. They have always lent themselves to be used, abused, and misused by the people who want them to, like America, now China. So, plus, their doctrine is based on the, what we call the proxy war. So, I think at this time, Vineet, three things need to be understood very correctly. First of all, you brought out that today the armed forces have a free hand. Well, in tactical terms, they always have a free hand, and we have all operated on the line of control multiple times. But today, when Prime Minister says we have a free hand, means that you can raise the level, you can escalate, you can select the targets, which could be in depth. You can also, use more intense weapons. And so that means that we now would see very shortly that thresholds being crossed from the normal routine kind of firing that goes on. The second very important issue, Vineet, is that Pakistan has always been calling the nuclear bogey, and this bluff has been exposed on number of occasions, even in 1999 and later on in Balakot. They just couldn't do very much. The third point is Pakistan Army, as I see, fought them in 1971 and also on the line of control, that they always have a shield. In 1971, they used Razakars. Now they are using the terrorists as the frontline soldiers. So I can say that response this time is not going to be just rap on the knuckles. No. It's not going to be one-odd strike. No. It is going to be a very overwhelming response. And that's why the government is deliberating, and you see the plans take time to mature. And this is where the plans are being reviewed, refined, and complete audit is taken as to what will be our reaction, what will be enemy reaction. So that's why I think the time is being taken. The second very important point is that we have to choose our own time and place, because you never strike where the enemy is prepared. You never strike when the enemy is expecting. So therefore, the time and place will be on choosing. And the third very important point is that we need to break the will of Pakistan army to fight a proxy war. That should be our intent and that should be our aim. So that means that we need to hurt Pakistan Army right at the moment. They are having a free pass since 2003. There is a ceasefire agreement which happened will violated at will by Pakistan, and in 2021 it was renewed again. So they were not getting punished. So we couldn't take punitive actions. So now is the time that we need to go hammer and tongue and get the Pakistani army into the ring, because so far they are only bureaucracy. And my last point is, this is a nation's war. It's not only security forces. We have to use all instruments of power that are available to bring Pakistan on its knees. That means economical, diplomatic means they have already been instituted. Slew of measures have been instituted, and now is the time to give a kinetic response. And I'm sure it will be overwhelming, it will be substantial, and it will be impactful, so that Pakistan bends its ways and its government also feel the pinch.